Here we are again, gang. How you doing? Fuzzy here, aka Captain Boomer, but we are fuzzy now. Well, actually, even as Captain Boomer, I was fuzzy. So somehow fuzzy is more appropriate. Yeah, here we go. So how you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday morning? Coming to you live from the beautiful Twin Cities area. It's Fuzzy and the Boomer All-Stars on the Walker's Mafia. What would it be called, Bob? Walker's Mafia. It's a Walker's Mafia production. There you go. There you go. And them are the guys that make out my checks. I'm on their payroll. No, I'm not on anybody's payroll. Who the hell would pay me to do this shit? I wouldn't even pay me to do this stuff. I tell you. Anyway, this show is entitled "Wrong Meds Again." No, that's not true. The VA does a good job with me, but I got to put something on here for a title for a show. You know, I mean, some of these people, they put out episode 29 or whatever. I mean, what does that tell you? Nothing. I like to have a little bit, jazz it up a little bit. So I lied. Okay. The first time I got caught lying. How about you? Anyway, there you have it. Wrong Meds Again. That's the name of this episode. No, they do pretty good. But I like to make fun of sometimes, they might get meds mixed up and stuff. And, like horse tranquilizers and stuff like that. I don't know. There was one time I thought I might have had horse tranquilizer. Oh my God. Anyway, we're moving on, right? Hey, Bob, we're going to move on here now.
Hell yeah!
You damn right. If you haven't heard him before, that is the world famous Hell Yeah Bob. Hell Yeah Bob is, he wasn't much with Captain Boom, but he is one of my main guys down here at the studio. Go-to guy, I'm telling you, he's always there. Well, he's my right-hand man. You betcha. Anyway, we can talk about some. I by no means do I want to come off as a religious fanatic, because I'm not. But I do believe in the big guy, and I do believe in certain things because of that. Because I do believe, and I do believe in Jesus. I pray to him every night. Anyway, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm telling you, I'm really the vibe that I'm getting, what's going on in this world today, is, and they don't mention it, and they probably, when see the media, they don't like the media for what it's worth now. I don't even know if half of it's even true anymore. I don't know. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that, to me, we are in biblical times. Okay, here's the list that I wrote this down this morning, and this is not BS. This is true. This is true stuff. But there again, here's the irony of it. I heard this on the news. You see it on the news. So, see what I'm saying? We're kind of caught between kind of in a catch-22 here, kind of rock in a hard place. Anyway, I'm going to put this out there. I believe we're in biblical times simply because we're in floods like never before. There's floods, and floods, by the way, was mentioned in the Bible, and it was one huge flood, which a guy, without a chainsaw, mind you, he built this huge ark. And then we have to allow for the fires. There is fires on the West Coast, and on fires just in the western part of this country of ours, like never before. And see, there's another thing. These guys, they're just now they're kind of mentioning the word never, or the two words put together, never before. All right, that's the fires that are just going crazy. How about the viruses? Just in the last two and a half years, we have had this COVID-19 stuff kicking in, and I don't know for sure if viruses, they probably wouldn't even have used that word. How about plagues? I believe somewhere in the Bible they talked of plagues, and I know they did mention probably more than one time. What's the name of it? Oh, leprosy and stuff. But see, now this stuff to me is biblical too. All these viruses, they don't want to go away. That's another thing. I don't know. You're gonna have to check the stock on that. I wish there was an automatic stock checker out there. Oh, geez, look at Biden. His stock and his Provilac, whatever it's called, that he's been taking. By the way, now he's had COVID twice. I like to check the stock of these guys in Washington, D.C., especially the guys that I'm associated with personally, is that the guys who sprayed all of us with Agent Orange. I'd like to see how much stock they had in Monsanto at the time. Wouldn't that be interesting, Bob?
Hell yeah!
Damn right it'd be interesting. Okay, we left off on viruses or COVID-19. And by the way, it kind of cracks me up every time they think the numbers are coming down, we're doing good, take off the mask, lower restrictions, boom, all of a sudden another one comes around the corner. This one may not be as deadly, but it's 10 times more transmittable. They always got something in there, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, how about carnage? We got more carnage in this planet now than ever before, probably. Where innocent, beautiful children are being shot, being killed. Wars. We got wars going on. There's war right now going on with Ukraine and Russia. And last but not least, and it's the lesser of the two evils, all the evils I would like to believe, is the UFO sightings. There are more UFO sightings now than ever before. And there's those two words. Carnage, never before. Floods, never before. Fires, never before. Wars, well, we've had wars before, but you still have to include wars in there because it's not good. Yeah. Nixon, Bob, did you slip this Nixon thing in on me here? What's this Nixon thing? Huh? Watergate? I'm not a crook. Anyway, Tricky Dick. You all remember Tricky Dick, right, guys? Well, how you guys doing? I wish YouTube or somebody would come out with a video. Here we go, right here. They got all sorts of videos out there for all sorts of stupid crap, really. Now, the other day, I sure could use a video on how to properly cut your toenails when you're in your 70s without going to the ER and without your back going out. Okay? Because you got to bend over to cut your toenails. You really can't put your feet up like you used to. You remember what I'm saying? Oh hell, you remember you can put your feet. You're sitting on a chair. You can put your feet up on that chair with you, and you could cut your toenail. You could whatever. Not now. Not now, Jose. That ain't gonna happen. Anyway, and while you're cutting away at that toenail that's bent in half, and then ingrown, you clip away and all of a sudden, oh man. I mean, can you imagine? All of us old boomers going to the ERs because we've been trying to cut our own toenails. It's funny, but I'm telling you, in a way it's not. Because, like an old friend of mine said, her name was Vivian. God rest her soul. We miss you, Viv. One of her favorite sayings was, "Getting old's not for sissies." and that's the truth. And yeah, getting old is not for sissies. That's a fact. Anyways, gonna kill some time here. We're in the middle of we're trying to sell the place, and not that it really matters, but I got a lot of my equipment and different things kind of packed away, hoping that when we do move. Anyway, so that's why I don't have a lot of. I still got my little sound effects here and stuff, but the good news is, for me personally, is that when we get into our other house, my lovely wife of almost 50 years now, she promised me, because I've been a good boy, I got myself some new equipment, and I'm hoping it's going to make a little difference with what with my quality of music, sound, voice, everything. So I'm really looking forward to that down the road here. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm hoping before the holidays that I'm up and running again with my new equipment. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. This new doohickey I got, I'm telling you, it's got lighted buttons. You see what I'm saying, boomers? Lighted buttons. Blue means this, red means that. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's made for old farts like us. We can relate to the color system. I can't relate to all that jargon that they put in these manuals for these things. Yeah. Anyway, it's because we're old, right? I mean, we just, And besides, it took me 72 years to figure out that I'm not really good. I don't. What's the word? I don't. Oh man. I don't absorb a lot that I read. Yeah, there it is. I really don't retain it much. Probably because I got ADHD too. My mind is going 50 miles an hour a minute. I mean, it's just so. Yeah. And that, I don't know if it's good or bad. But anyway, I want to get a special shout out to Linda Moore out there. She's a staunch supporter of us Vietnam vets. And speaking of which, tomorrow I got to go in for my VA, get down to the VA, and we get some more. Get some more of my bladder cancer treatment injected into me. I'm not going to say where, but it don't feel good. I'm telling you that right now. Damn. Anyway, it is what it is, right, Bob?
Hell yeah!
So, anyways, no, I can't complain because I'm telling you, there's so many of my brothers are so far off, worse than I am. Man, you got to hear the horror stories. There's so many horror stories that come out that derive from being sprayed with Agent Orange. Yeah, and then when they did mix it up, come to find out, well, I knew this for a while, but I don't know if some of you knew it, but when they mixed Agent Orange up, and I don't know what it was with. If they broke, it was just plain water. If they diluted it, I don't know. But what it was originally made for, like, you know, to kill the weeds and crap, it was used obviously on farms to eradicate the weeds and different things. Well, I guess, come to find out years later, it was used in Vietnam at 10 times the strength that they used it on farms back in America, the United States. Yeah, 10 times stronger. So, anyway, there you go. So, having said that, we're going to go into some music now, I think. But you guys have yourself a good Wednesday either way, okay? And we're going to get into some, what are we doing here now? Oh, okay. We're going to listen to my brother's song called Mystery Train, and then we're going to give him another plug. Yeah, he's playing down, my brother Bruce, he plays down at, in the Shakopee, Prior Lake area, Chanhassen, stuff like that. And, yeah, and he's got a new CD coming out, but it's already out. It's called Troubled Shores, and we're going to be playing probably at least a couple songs of that in a bit. But here's one of his songs that he wrote many, many years ago, and I hope you enjoy it. And it's called Mystery Train.
Searching all over, sometimes blind, to find some new tracks on a new railroad line. 'Cause the old ones were broken and rusted. I was going nowhere and never had enough time. All I needed was some kind of magic to pull me out of this hole. Something to carry and deliver me to a much higher place in my soul. And I know that I can get there because someone keeps ringing that big train bell. Yes, I know that I will get there if I can stop waging war on myself. I'm riding on the mystery train. I've been going through a lot of big changes, and where I'll end up, I just can't say. But I do know what I've gained has been instilled by great pain. Thousands of moments turned gray. There were times I fooled myself in believing that I was right where I needed to be. But when the fog had all lifted, I saw the tracks had been shifted, and I knew that I was in some fantasy. But I just keep looking forward, because most of my past has been drenched in rain. Yes, I keep on moving forward on this shame-driven mystery train. I paid for my ticket a long time ago with every dream that got burned and blew away in smoke. But like smoldering ashes that won't ever die, I keep running because most of my past has been drenched in rain. Yes, I keep on pushing forward on this shame-driven mystery train. Yes, I keep on looking forward because most of my past has been drenched in rain. Yes, I keep on pushing forward on this shame-driven mystery train. I'm riding on the mystery train. I'm riding on the mystery train.
Mystery Train by my kid brother Bruce. Yeah. That's, no, not Mystery Train, but he had a song out that didn't go on a chart. Back in 70 something. He wrote a song called Make Way Miami, and it was on the charts, obviously down in the Miami area for a while. And yeah, and the whole family, we were all excited about that for him. He's been playing guitar and writing music. He's my kid brother. He used to come home on leave from the Navy, and I'm gonna spend some time with him or whatever. And he'd be in his room playing guitar and listening to Glenn Campbell. I personally couldn't stand Glenn Campbell, but we all have our own opinions. But anyway, I used to give him shit about it. But he used to, I love him to death, and boy, I wish him all the success. And he's doing pretty darn good, and he deserves it. He's put his time in, he's paid his dues, and now he's really, he's getting out there a lot. And yeah, I'm so proud of him. And he's doing real good. You get a chance, he's down there. I believe you can get a hold of my brother through New Prairie Music. I think he's still got that, maybe a website or someplace. Just want to say New Prairie Music. You could probably get a hold of Bruce Benarchuk and find out where he's playing, get his schedule, because he is playing in a lot of places. If you live down in the southwestern part of the suburbs of the cities, yeah, he's down there a lot. Like I said, he played down Lake Minnetonka area, Chanhassen, Victoria. He's played Schramm's Brewery, I believe, or winery or something. And then there's Shakopee, Prior Lake. What else is down there? I think he's even played at Jordan. Anyway, yeah, down in that area of this beautiful state of ours, that's where my brother does a lot of his entertaining down there. If you get a chance, go down New Prairie Music, I think, is where you're going to find at least a starting point where you can check them out in this music. There you have it. There you have it. So if you don't mind, you're going to listen to some of my singing. If you don't mind, this is Johnny Mathis. Chances Are. By the Looney Crooner. That's me. Here we go.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
That was yours truly singing the Baloney song. Let's see. No, Bob, I didn't. I didn't do that on purpose. Here we go. Johnny Mathis.
Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin the moment you come into view. Chances are you think that I'm in love with you. Just because my composure sort of slips the moment that your lips meet mine. Chances are you think my heart's your Valentine. In the magic of moonlight, when I sigh, hold me close, dear. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. The chances are your chances are awfully
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. Well, we're going to be wrapping up here, gang. Okay? What's this? Oh, wow. I'll save that for another show. Anyway, you guys have yourself a great Wednesday. And God bless all the boomers. God bless all my brothers out there. Take care of yourself, guys. Get in and get your help. Get in and get your treatments. Get in and get your evaluations. Get in and get your meds. Whatever you got to do. We got to be our own. We got to be our own advocate. We can't depend on the government to do everything for us. Whatever. Anyways, you guys have yourself a great Wednesday. I gotta get out of here. I gotta diddy mow and scramble out of here like Barney and Fred. You got it. All right, guys, take care of yourself. All right. I got a diddy mow.